Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this at-home 45-minute workout with weights. I have a bunch of weights set up here, so feel free to grab what you have. Again, I know that this is a tough time because some of us don't have things at home that we wanted to have prepared. So whatever you have, feel free to grab it. So maybe that means you're using 2 cans of pasta, maybe using laundry detergent. Maybe you're using some bottles of water, some canned soup, something to assist in the weight distribution. Books can be really helpful. So you have some of those big, thick textbooks at home, you can use those too. Something heavy. So if you don't have those items, go ahead and grab them now, as this workout is designed for weights, and then we'll get rolling in about 2 minutes. If you would like to play music in the background, I encourage you to use a separate device from the one that you're using to watch and do this video with me. And then on your second device, I would have music playing from there, just so that you're not having trouble hearing. All right, so we'll get started shortly. Feel free to get your stuff set up and we'll go from there. All right, everyone, let's get ourselves warmed up. So I want you guys just to take a big inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Good. On your exhale, fold it forward, stretch out the back of those legs and just pedal left and pedal right. So I want you just to kind of feel the sensation in the back of the legs, the hamstrings. Good. And then inhale, lengthen out your spine about halfway, so get nice and long here. Exhale, look over one shoulder, rotate. And then shoulder 2, rotate. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, fold in. Nice. And then inhale, take your hands behind your head, pull your chin to your chest a little bit. Get that nice stretch in your upper back, into your neck if you can. Hold on to your head. Inhale, rise all the way up. So press your heart and your chest forward, lean back, pull your elbows wide, lift and open your heart. Nice, release your hands down by your sides. We'll take a nice standing lateral stretch here. So slide your hand down, inhale, reach up and over, press your hips hard. Good, and then exhale, side 2, go ahead, slide your hand down. Inhale, reach up and over, press your hips to the side. Good, come back to center for me here. And then let's hug one knee into our chest, give it a big squeeze, flex your foot, point your toes, roll your ankle around. Side 2, knee to chest, hold it in tight, roll your ankle around, lift, lift, lift. Good, and release that. Go ahead and take your arms out wide and then start big circles with those shoulders. 1, 2, one more big opening. 3, open your heart. Good, now forward. 1, 2, one more time, and 3, and then take those hands behind the back. All right, step your feet a little bit wider, take your hands away from you, and then take a nice forward fold, trying to get into the back. 1 more time as you look left and look right. Good, and then release those arms. We're gonna set up for a push-up to get started, just to kind of do a little bit of body weight. All right, so ground your hands on the ground for me, step it back, drop your knees if you need to. And let's just do 8 to warm up the chest, arms, and shoulders. Get the legs firing. So take a big inhale. Move with me. Exhale, lower 1. Press up. Lower 2. Press up. Lower 3. Press up. Lower 4. Halfway. 4. Press up. 3. Press up. 2. Press up. 1 more. And press. Good, lift your hips back to down dog. Nice big stretch. Now go ahead and step the right foot forward into a lunge. And then just lunge forward here. Feel nice and open in the hip flexor through the legs. Breathe in, lift your chest. Good, then just switch your legs. So warming up that lower body. Breathe in, come up. breathe out. Good. And then let those feet come together. Let's get started on some shoulders. So I would select a lighter weight. So I'm gonna grab something that's 8 pounds. Maybe you have 5s, 3s, 10s, whatever you got, all right? You have 2 cans of soup, and I just want you to lateral raise. So you're gonna bring those arms out to the sides, lightish weight. You're gonna engage your core. You're gonna inhale and exhale. Good, and you're gonna feel this work start to build in the top of the shoulders. Nice and strong. Now remember, depending on the weight that you have, maybe you're doing less reps than I am, but don't go faster than I am, okay? So if your weight is super light, maybe you're not going faster than me, but maybe you just do a couple more reps at the end. Let's do 4. Again, you should start to feel the heat build in your shoulders. Give me 2. 1 more up and hold. Good, lower those weights down. Now go up in weight here. So I'm gonna grab 10s, 2 pounds heavier. Maybe you have 15s or greater. Bring those elbows to the sides and then press. Good, press. So as you take this shoulder press, notice where you feel the work, top of those shoulders, slight pecs as well. And then you really wanna engage the stomach too. So do your best to not allow your body just to kind of like fatigue out. Keep those arms rocking. Let's do 4. Again, maybe you're going 1 and 1, right? 3, 2, you have 1 more, big press, push. Good, and release. Nice work with those, that upper body right there and your shoulders. Again, they should feel warm. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to those weights that we started with, a little bit lighter, and we're gonna do a front raise. So my fists are up, and then they come down. So you're standing up straight. You can have a stagger stance, 1 foot in front of the other. You can have a neutral stance with the core tucked, the pelvis tucked. And I want you to raise those arms straight up. So this is a great exercise if you have those 2 bottles of pasta or you have those 2 jugs of water in your hands. I'm trying to lift straight up and down. Good, let's do 4. Again, the top of those shoulders, they should be burning. 3, if they're not, just add a couple more reps in, okay? 2, but don't go faster, just be a little bit behind. And 1, good work. All right, so from there, top of those shoulders should feel burning, so let's head back to some push-ups. Let's knock out 8 more together, and then we'll move into your chest since we're already down here. Down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4 more. 1, press, 2, press, 3, press. 1 more time, 4, big push, good, lengthen it out. Now have a seat, okay? So as we move to chest press, you're welcome to use light weights, heavy weights, your call, all right, and we'll go from there. So as we grab those weights, 1, again, these are my much heavier weights, and then we'll grab the other. Sorry, Minnie. I disturbed her sleep by dropping that weight. Good, now, again, I have heavier weights in my hand, it's up to you. We're gonna press up and down. Press up and down. So you're gonna keep those weights right over your chest. So I like to call it the nipple line, so that you don't move those weights over your throat or your face. Let's do 8. 7. If your weights are just so light you don't feel this, you can go back to push-ups if you want. Good. 5. Press. 4. 3. 2 more. 2. Big press. 1. Good job. Weights come down, 1 and then the other. And then you're gonna grab weights that you're gonna use for a supine fly, okay? So I'm gonna move into my 10 pounders. We're gonna raise our arms up to the sky. All right, and then you're gonna start with those arms right over your chest. You're gonna fly those arms open and close. Let's do this. Open and close. As those arms extend away from the body, that's where that work happens, guys. So really try not to bend your elbows. Allow your arms to be nice and wide And again, to feel that heat start to build in your pecs. Way to go. Open arms and close it. Let's do 8, 7. Again, if these are too heavy for you, maybe you take a break every time I do a rep, then you do one, so you alternate. Or if they feel good, maybe you add on a few reps in the end, okay? So do the best you can. 3 more. 1, 2, 1 more. Good, and 1. Way to go, guys. Go ahead and sit up, use that core, and then come all the way up from there. Now, shake out your arms a little bit. You should feel that work in your chest. We're gonna move to some deadlifts, so we're gonna get out of the front of the body real quick. So we did a whole lot in our shoulders and our chest. And we're gonna move a little bit into our glutes. So I'm gonna grab my heavy weights, grab what you can. If your weights are light, I would suggest single leg RDLs, meaning one leg rises. If your weights are heavy like mine, I would suggest keeping your body with both feet on the earth. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Good. Come down slowly. Big exhale to the top. So stick out your bum. Squeeze it as you come up. Nice. Let's do 8 more. If you're doing a single leg, maybe 4 or 5 more per leg. Really, really feel that work, that drive through your heels. Nice job, guys. Again, this is how we get warm. We have 4. Do less if you need to. 3. Make sure that back is flat. I can't see your form, so think about what you look like. 1 more. Good, and up. Nice work. Way to engage those glutes. Come on down to the ground. Now, take 1 heavy weight to your hips or 1 light weight to your hips on each side. So I'm just gonna use 1 weight. You're gonna place the weight right here on top of your hips. Hold on to it, or 1 weight in one hand, 1 weight in the other. Press your hips up and down. So you wanna ground those feet, toes face forward. Press into your feet as you go up and down. Now I know I have you up and down from the ground a lot, but what that will do will help our heart rate stay up in terms of burning. And then will hopefully allow you to challenge yourself even if your weights don't feel that heavy. Meaning that you can still get something out of this workout, okay? So stay with me. We're just a few minutes in and we got 45 total, all right? So let's do this. Last 4. Press those hips hard. 3, 2, up and hold it. Now bring your feet closer together. Extend 1 leg out, hold for 4, 3, 2, switch legs, reach it out, hold, 4, 3, 2, both hips up as high as you can, hold, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and bring that weight into our hands since we're here on the back. So you're either gonna take both weights up to the sky, palms together, or 1 heavy weight up to the sky. Now, as we move to skull crushers, I'm gonna hold my weight from the bottom so it dangles like so, or you can hold your weights in both your hands and bend your elbows differently, okay? So I'm gonna bend my elbows, let that weight fall right behind my head slowly, and extend up. Now, obviously, normally I would bring this a little bit closer over my forehead, but because of this range of motion and the length of this weight, this is what's gonna work best for this exercise. So I'm gonna try to keep my elbows at 90 degrees as that weight hovers, and then big press up. So you should feel your triceps starting to shake. If you have smaller weights, you'll be taking the head of that weight right to your forehead and then pressing up from there. So hug your arms in, and then again, the back of those arms, your triceps, they're your fire. 8, press. 7, press. 6, big press. 5, press. Remember, 1 heavy dumbbell will do the work. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. Now from here, I'm gonna come all the way up, use my core, and then we'll make our way all the way to standing. So now we're gonna go into bent over tricep kickback. So I'm gonna grab my 10s. Maybe you have 8s, 10s, 5s, maybe you have 15s too, depending on how heavy you wanna lift today. Hinge forward, arms out in front of you. Now hike your elbows up pretty high, kick back, kick back. Good, so right away you should feel the burn in the back of those arms. Your triceps are starting to feel some fire, and you're adding this weight to your body. So you're challenging yourself today to burn your fat and to build muscle. Big kickback. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. The back of those arms should feel a little bit of fire, so way to go. From here, what I want you to do is bring those weights to your chest. Now, maybe you grab one heavy, you hold 2 of these weights, it's up to you. Engage your core. I just want you to press straight up, straight up. So as you press those weights together, as you press them over your head, I want you to feel your work. I want you to feel yourself getting warm. Big exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. 8, 7, you got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more reps. Up and over, push. Good, and release. Now, we're gonna move into overhead extensions. So you can use one heavy weight, or you can use 2 weights, push them together. So this would be 20 pounds technically. So I'm gonna bring those weights up and over my head, elbows in. So they're right behind my head right here. And my elbows are into my ears. Press up, press up. So overhead tricep extensions, working into the back of your arms. Push, push. Chin is up, and my core, I can definitely feel it kick in here. Good. 8, 7. Maybe you do tricep push-ups if this weight is just too light, or you're back to kickbacks. For 4, 3, 2. One more rep. Push and up and over. Good. Release those weights. Shake out your hands. And we'll move to a couple squats here, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold those weights next to us. And we're gonna squat down, hold, and then stand up fast, pressing your hips forward to engage those hip flexors so that when you stand up, your glutes are super firm. I'm gonna start heavy. Not sure how many I can do with these 30 pounders, but we'll see. So bend your knees to pick up your weights. Maybe they're heavy, maybe they're not. Maybe you turn this into a jump squat if you don't have heavy weights, all right? So ground your feet, stand up straight, inhale. Exhale. Make sure you're breathing good. Hold it and then push and squeeze. Good. Hold it, push and squeeze. Nice. Press. 8 more. Good job, guys. Remember, jump squats if you have light weights. Squat with me with these heavy weights if you can. Good. Super strong here. 4, 3, 2, squeeze at the top. 1. Nice job, guys. Put those weights down. Shake out your forearms, your hands if they're starting to get tired. And then from here, we're gonna move into bicep curls. So I'm gonna grab my 10 pounders. I would prefer to have 15s or 17.5s, but don't have them at home, so that's okay. Set up your core, set up your stance so you feel nice and strong. Palm stays forward the whole time. All right, curl. Good, curl. Now really feel that effort of pulling those weights up and bringing them down. Nice work. Strong curls. Notice where you're starting to fatigue in terms of the muscles that we're using. Acknowledge that and be okay with it, all right? This is tough. I'm not asking you to take a break. I'm constantly asking you to change exercise and keep moving. Good. Let's do 8. Alternate if it's too heavy for you. So maybe you go up 1 and then up 1, okay? I have 6 more here. 5, keep that chest up. 4, if you got heavy weights, maybe you're done with your reps. 2 more. And 1 more. Good work. Nice, release those weights down. Now what I want you to do is go to a weight a little bit smaller than that. So I'm actually gonna pick up some 5s here. Maybe you stick with 10s, it's up to you. And we're gonna hold 90 degrees. From this action, I want you to press your weights out and bring them in. So from the side, it looks like this, extend and in. Now, if you don't have light weights, you're welcome to go back to bicep curls, all right? So you can do that and then work through it that way. Totally up to you. If you have those light weights though, really reach those arms forward as much as you can. 8, 7, 6, starting to get sweaty. 5, 4, 3, come on biceps, 2, and 1. Way to go. All right, we're gonna move into a bent over fly. So that same exercise we did in our backs where we flew our arms together. We can do it standing but bent over. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my 10-pound weights for that exercise. I would suggest between, like 8 to 15 probably. Hinge forward with your arms out. Stick out your bum. From here, fly those arms wide and close. So I'm literally opening my arms and closing them. Open and close. What's important here is that I squeeze my back muscles as I do this exercise, okay? Don't let your neck get tight. Let your head relax. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, come on, 3, neck is long, 2, 1 more rep, and 1. Nice work, guys. From there, we're gonna go into rows. So you can keep those weights or you can go a little bit heavier. So I'm gonna go ahead and move into my heavier dumbbells for rows. If you don't have heavier dumbbells, that's okay. You'll stick with the exercise that we were just doing, or you can row with light dumbbells. So remember, when you pick up heavy weights, always squat to grab them. And then from there, you'll hinge forward. Now you can go to single arm row, alternating or at the same time. Depending on your weight, work with it. Bum is out and you're super strong. I'm gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Keep up those rows if you're still going. Maybe your weights are real light. So maybe do 4 more of those reps. Way to work together. All right, now we're gonna move into single leg RDLs. So you may have already done these if you didn't join me with 2 feet on the ground for deadlifts. Otherwise, go a little bit lighter in weight. I'm gonna hold 2 10s. And you're just gonna keep one leg on the mat the whole time as the other leg is gonna extend behind you. So stand up straight. You're gonna lower down and then slowly return. Now, if this is super hard for you because of balance, then what I want you to do is lose your weights, meaning do it without weights. So the exercise would look just like this. You would just tap the ground and come back up. Otherwise, keep those weights and let's keep going. I'm gonna do 8 more on this leg. So 8, squeeze at the top, 7, 6, good work, 5, this is tough, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, guys, come on, 1, I'm gonna leave my weights down there, come up, nice job. Now we're gonna go ahead and switch legs. So as we switch legs, same movement, second side. Now this may be your tough balancing side. So remember to be careful with the weight if it's too much for you. So when you're ready, let's go ahead. Squats, pick them up, start from standing. And then we're gonna slowly come down and slowly come up. Good work, guys. Flex that back foot so that it's engaged the whole time. As you press down through your bottom foot, again, you should feel the work. Maybe you can tap the ground, squeeze those inner thighs with your movement, and then really, really feel it working here. Nice job. Eight more. 8. Remember, if you only have those heavy weights, either don't use them at all or you can keep both feet on the ground. So trying to offer you guys all those options so you can keep moving with me. We have 3, 2, and 1. Way to go, team. Good job. Go ahead and put those weights down. That was definitely tough for the back of those legs, so you should feel that. Now what I want you to do is I want you to grab a lighter weight. So I'm gonna grab my 5s. You might have 2 soup cans. I would suggest something light, all right? Whatever you can do. Now I'm gonna take my palms facing you, so forward. From there, I'm gonna bring my arms into a V-like shape as high as I can and bringing them down. So it's up and down. So as we do this exercise, I want you to start to feel the weight build in the shoulders and the front of the arms. So I want you to keep those arms out to the sides and up. Now, if you've chosen a weight that's too heavy, switch it. If you've chosen a weight that's too light, maybe wait a couple more reps and then switch it. But you don't want to get to the whole end of this and realize, I could have gone heavier. That wasn't that hard. We normally figure that out by rep 4 or 6, all right? I'm gonna do 8 more, and I definitely feel it start to build. 7, 6. If you need to go single arm, you can lift one arm and then the other. All right. 4, good job. 3, 2, give me one more. Up, 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 and lower. Good, now we're gonna stick with light weights as we're gonna do a standing chest fly. So imagine that you're seated on a bench with fixed weight on the side so that when you fly it in, it's a little bit easier to sustain. But with light weights, we can do this standing without that same movement, okay? So I'm gonna pull my shoulders down and together. I want you to turn your palms forward and raise your arms up. From there, bring them in, bring them out, bring them down, okay? So it's up, together, out, and down. Again, that burn should come in pretty quickly into your pecs, maybe into your forearms, gripping the weights. Again, the goal here is lighter weights, as when the arm is this far away from the body, the movement's pretty hard, okay? 8 more together. Lift, together, open, 1. Lift, together, open. Good job. Lift, together, open, 3. Lift, together, open, whew, 4 more. Lift, together, open. Last 3. Lift, together, open. Just 2, come on. Lift, together, open. 1 more time. Lift, together, open, and 1. Good work, guys. That was tough, and those were heavy. Release your weights for me. Now, you can either choose to go heavy, 1 weight at your chest, 2 weights, 1 per hand, or maybe like, you know, slightly lighter, obviously you'll hold 2. So I'm gonna go with 1 heavy weight at my chest here. Good job, guys. We got a little less than 15 minutes, or a little more than 15 minutes to go, less than 20 minutes, so you can do this. Keep that weight right at your chest, okay? From here, I want you to stand up nice and tall. Exhale, lunge back, and then step up. Lunge back, step up. Now, if these are too hard for you, I would first try to bring the weight down in size, or no weight at all. But I want it to be tough, okay? I want you to feel that burn in these single leg exercises. That front leg stabilizing glute is your work. I'm gonna do 8, 7, 6. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now put that weight down so you get a little break. Again, I was working heavy. Maybe you were, maybe you weren't. So I definitely want that break in between sets, okay? Nice work, guys. Now, go into that second leg, look at your space. So just know where you are so you don't trip on anything. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and pick up and grab our weight. Squat down if it's heavy, bring it up. Good. Chest is up, keep your head up. Lunge back. Lunge back. Squeeze your butt the whole time you're moving. That standing leg. And make sure your back leg is super firm. I'm gonna do 8. Maybe you do 10 more if you're working with lighter weights. Good. Super strong here, guys. Stay with me. 5 more, okay? 1, 2. Good work. 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Weight's gonna come down. Whew. And we'll shake that out. Nice work so far, everyone. Definitely a tough workout so far. You should feel your body burning. All right, now bring it on down to the ground. Bend your knees and plant your feet for me. Amen. All right. From there, we're gonna raise our hips up. And before, we just extended the leg out and held it there because we had the weight on our pelvis. Hands down. Extend your leg all the way up, flex your foot. Lower, lift, lower, lift. So get into those glutes. If you want to have a weight on your right leg, you can, but it's kind of a little break for you while we just kind of tone the glutes slightly differently. 8, 7, 6, feel that hamstring work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Switch sides. Opposite leg in the air. Squeeze your inner thighs together. You're going to press straight up. Straight up. Try to get your bottom off the ground as you push. Let's do 8, 7, 6. Find that toned bottom. Push. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, put your heels down for me. Raise your toes up. Really dig into your heels and bring them tight to your butt. And then from there, we're gonna push and then really, really squeeze and then come down. So my toes are up the whole time, so make sure you're really driving down through those heels. Big press and lower. Big press and lower. Last set here. 8, 7, 6. Good job. 5, 4. Come on. 3, 2. One more. And 1. Good job, guys. Go ahead. Rock up through seated. Now, since we're here, we're going to add a little bit of weights for some core work. So I want you to go ahead and grab, light to medium weights. I'm going to hold my 10 pounders. You can always hold one big weight if you want. Heels down, knees together. Exhale, rotate, rotate. So keep those arms really firm and then see if you can twist side to side with this weight. Now, your back is flat the whole time as you rotate side to side. So keep moving through that work. Good. Let's do 8, twist, 7, twist, 6, twist, 5, twist, 4, twist, 3, come on, 2, and 1. Good. Now, keep those weights. We'll lay on our back since we're down here. You're gonna raise your arms up to the sky and your legs, and you're just gonna crunch up and down. Pull that core up and down. So keep those arms really straight and then fight for it. Good. Really, really straight and fight. 8 more. 8. Bring it down. 7. Bring it down. 6. Bring it down. 5. Good work. 4. 3. 2 more, guys. 2. 1 more. And 1. Good. One more exercise now that we're down here, weights together. I would keep what you have. So this is 20 pounds in my hand total. Maybe you're a little heavier, a little lighter. We're just gonna bring those arms over the head and then back up. All right, so 1 weight or 2 weights over the head, long arms, and back up. So your job is to root your low back, tailbone down as those weights come over your head, okay? So I want you to feel those weights struggle. I want you to feel your arms get shaky. I want you to feel kind of your lats help out, triceps, core, shoulders, that whole body's working together here for support. 8 more. Good. Maybe you go slower, slower, slower if you need to, or maybe you don't go as far as I am. Maybe that's too much in the shoulders, so I don't want you to hurt yourself. You want to be able to keep a slight bend of those elbows. Good job, guys. Last 6 for me right here. We're gonna come back to standing. You got 4 more reps. Stay with me. Good. Reach far over that head. Come back up. Reach, reach, reach. Come back up. You have 2 more. 2. 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. Reach those arms far, far, far. Hold it. Come up slow, 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 slow. Good job. All the way up. All right, let's get a little bit into our legs here. So grab 1 heavy or 2 light. It's up to you. I'm gonna grab my 130 pounder and bring it to my chest. Okay, you're gonna turn your toes out 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock for a goblet squat. You're gonna sink down, come up slowly, squeeze your butt. So sit way back and come up. What's important here is that you don't hinge forward, but you go down, keeping your head up. All right, so again, if you don't have weight, maybe you had to jump. Otherwise, I'm gonna do 8 more. So 8, good, 7, 6, going back to the upper body after this, 4, 3, good job, guys, 2, 1 more, good, come on up. Again, I'm trying to keep you moving, trying to keep your exercises shifting so that way you don't hate me, all right? We can get it done together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do plank rows. So I would recommend staying on 1 arm the whole time and then rowing back. So that way you can stabilize better with the hand that's on the ground. So right palm is down, step back to plank. Wide feet will help you with balance. Now, if you do not have a heavier weight, maybe you can hold 2 in 1 hand for this round, okay? My hand is flat, step it back, core is engaged, row, row. Now, what you can do is put your knees down. If your weight's too much, you can still perform this exercise, even maybe 1 knee down, okay? Do what you can. I'm gonna do 8, 7, 6. Try to keep those hips still. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. That was definitely heavy in plank. Those 30 pounds. So good job if you're going heavy, and if you're working light and trying to hold 2 weights, way to go as well. Now we're gonna switch to the second side. So your left hand will go flat and your feet will go wide for me. When you're ready, go ahead, shoulders over wrists, step back, wide, engage your hips, okay? Row, 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 row. 8, drop those knees if you need to. 7, 6, 5, 4, go slow. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now, we're gonna do the same thing, except kickbacks. So we're gonna use our triceps. Definitely gonna drop weight for those guys. So I'm gonna find my 10-pounders. Maybe you got some 15s, or again, working with holding 2 weights, all right? So I want you to ground your right hand, step it back, hike your arm up, kick back. Try to keep everything in the center. Good, push with that weight. 8, 7, keep it slow. 6, 5, 4, tight core. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Let's move to the second side here, okay? So ground your left hand in the center of that mat. Pull your weight up and kick back. So you might notice that one side feels totally different than the other in terms of strength. And that's normal, but we don't want that to happen, right? 8, 7, 6, keep it slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, way to go. All right, now we're gonna take that dumbbell, soup can, water bottle, whatever we seem to be using this morning for our last 5. We're gonna place it, I'm gonna take probably 8 pounds actually, behind the back of my knee. And I'm gonna hold it behind my knee. I'm gonna come to my hands and my knees, try to level my hips, and I'm gonna kick up with that weight. So in and up, in and up. Now, if you're not holding that weight, by the way, it's gonna roll out, okay? So really work on pushing up and up. So if you don't have resistance bands, this is a great way to work. Good. Let's do 8, 7. If you don't have anything, by the way, you can still do this. You'll just go a little faster and a little higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Switch legs. Should have felt that work there, guys. Way to go. Side 2. Don't worry, we have a really fun finisher coming up, so I don't want you to be upset if you think we're gonna end here on the ground. We're not. You got 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, use those glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Remove that weight from the back of your knee, or if you don't have one, just let your knee come down. Good. And then from here, what I want you to do, we're gonna move to some tricep push-ups before we come up to standing. So palms flat, chest comes forward, and then you tell me if you wanna keep those knees down, which is totally fine, or bring them up, which is also totally fine, okay? Down and up. I'm gonna keep my knees down today. Keep my core tight. Let's do a total of 8 more. 7. Notice I'm looking forward. Don't let that head drop, okay? 5, come on, don't stop. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Way to go, guys. Go ahead, come back to standing. Now, for that little finisher, we're gonna end with some cardio, okay? Because I want you to finish with that heart rate up, no weight, and really finding that work, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with some jumping jacks. So let those feet open and close. Stay with me. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now fast feet. So you're gonna get low. You're gonna try to move your feet as fast as you can here, all right? 8, 7, 6. It's like you're playing defense. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, top of that mat, jump up, hands down, jump back, jump up. Burpees, good. Jump back, jump up. Woo! Let's do this, guys. This is how we finish. 8, big jump. 7, big jump. 6, keep that heart rate up, come on. 5, you're almost done. 4, we stretch in 3, 2, 1 more, come on. 1, big jump. Nice job. Way to go, guys. Let's stretch this out. So, I want you to go ahead and just take those hips side to side. A little bit of movement. Shake out your legs. Way to work. Let's inhale, reach those arms all the way up. Good. Exhale by your sides. One more time. Up. Down. Hands to those thighs. Stick out your butt. Breathe. Good. Bring your forearms down. Breathe. Bend. And straighten. Good. Bring your hands down. Step your right foot up. Step your left foot back. Lower your knee. Keep your left hand on the ground. Right hand to right leg. Roll open to twist. Good. Hold here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, slide it back. Step the other leg forward. Hands are inside that foot. Stick with me on these stretches, okay? We gotta get them in. Hand to leg, roll open. Good work, guys. This was tough. I'm a little sweaty. I also have, a bunch of different weights here. So if you don't have that, then obviously your workout may have felt different. So I'm grateful to have these kind of different weights here to lift. So again, get creative in your house. Figure out what you got. Step it back. Good. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, child's pose. Press those hips back. And then come up to your hands and knees. Inhale, cow pose. Flip the spine. Exhale, cat round. Curl your toes to down dog. Big stretch of those hamstrings. Walk your feet in, please. And then exhale, we're gonna fold forward. Good. Slowly come all the way up. Reach your arms out wide, up and over your head. And then exhale, bring them down. You guys did an awesome job. Thank you so much for joining me for this 45-minute at-home weight workout. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like the video, comment, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be bringing you more workouts soon. Have a great day, guys. You look strong, and you did work. Nice job.